Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today, I got y'all with another reaction video. We're gonna be reacting to when a school shooter is recorded red-handed. So, I ain't got too much to say. We're just gonna jump straight into it. Let's get it.
This is Vladislav Roslyakov, and just seconds ago, he planted something beneath the table in the crowded university cafeteria.
Damn!
But for Vladislav, this was only the beginning.
Damn!
Inspired by
What
his
the
dark
fuck?
idols, the Columbine shooters, Vladislav set out to continue his plan in 3 calculated phases.
Yo. Holy shit. That nigga just faced that nigga.
At the Polytechnic University of Kerch in Crimea, a region disputed between Russia and Ukraine, a student named Vladislav had gone 2 weeks without speaking to anyone.
Damn.
Not a single word. His classmates were somewhat concerned, but didn't find it too unusual. He had always been introverted and solitary, with no friends and a distant relationship. However, in recent weeks, he seemed even more isolated, as if his mind was preoccupied with something else, a dark and carefully calculated plan known only to him. Although he had never been an open person, there was something different about his silence. Just 1 week before the attack, a deeply unsettling recording surfaced. Some say that Vladislav had planned to carry out the massacre that very day, but lost his nerve. In the video, he is seen wearing the same clothes he would wear on the day of the attack, not by coincidence, but with deliberate intention. But even more disturbing are the stories circulating around the university, tales from his classmates of unnerving encounters they had experienced with him. The first story begins during a philosophical discussion in class. While everyone was actively participating, Vladislav remained silent, simply observing. Suddenly, he raised his hand and, in a clear voice, said verbatim, "Humanity doesn't deserve to live. The world would be better off without so many people." A chill ran through the room,
Not wrong,
and silence
but
fell over the
the
class.
delivery and the
Glances were
fucking
exchanged,
messenger.
but no one knew how to respond.
Weird ass nigga.
The next story comes from a classmate who recalls a disturbing moment. On one occasion, he saw Vladislav at a cyber cafe watching videos about school massacres.
I'm gonna turn this light on.
When he asked why he was watching such things, Vladislav coldly replied, "I'm just interested in how those people thought." As Vladislav distanced himself
this
from his
motherfucker on a
physical
charger as
surroundings,
well.
he began to dive deeper into the digital world. There, he found something that fueled his dark perspective: Columbine, a school massacre carried out by 2 students who, tired of how unjust life had been for them, took the lives of 24 people,
Damn.
ending their own.
So that's what he did?
It didn't just fascinate him, it obsessed him. Every detail of the 1999 attack became part of his own personal narrative. He didn't see the perpetrators, Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold, as mere criminals, but as mythical figures who had defied a world that had cast them aside. Through videos and forums, Vladislav absorbed every detail of the attack, turning his admiration into a meticulous plan. Vladislav saw them not just as criminals, but as kindred spirits.
What the fuck?
Like him, they had been marginalized, bullied, and rejected. And most importantly, they sought the same revenge on society that he now craved.
Yeah, I gotta do my research on that.
No one could have predicted that after weeks of silence, Vladislav was preparing something similar. An attack that in his mind would not only reflect the hatred he felt toward the world, but also recreate the same hell that Columbine had unleashed years before.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my research on that.
The night before the attack, Vladislav was enveloped in an unsettling calm. He was only 18, yet he had managed to legally acquire a pump-action shotgun, along with more than 150 rounds of ammunition.
Damn!
But the bullets
150
weren't the
rounds?
most shocking part. The real darkness lay in what was to come. Inspired by his Columbine idols, his plan went far beyond a mere shooting spree. Vladislav didn't just want to shoot. He wanted to destroy. In the darkness of his room, he meticulously assembled improvised designed to detonate manually, packed with makeshift shrapnel, screws, nuts, and metal pieces, intended to maximize the destruction.
Yeah, that was a
And
long,
once
loud ass
everything was
explosion.
prepared, carefully stored in his backpack, he went to sleep, knowing that tomorrow would be his long-awaited day. The morning of October 17th, 2018, seemed like any other. Students filled the area around the university, waiting to enter, yet none of them knew that the person walking among them, approaching from a distance, had come with the intent to execute a deadly plan.
It's fucked up, man.
Vladislav headed straight for the back entrance, the one without metal detectors, because this time, his backpack didn't contain books, but a shotgun and explosives. Every detail of this day had been meticulously planned.
And then somebody opened the door for that nigga.
Once inside, he didn't rush to act. Not yet. Vladislav seemed disoriented, as if the weight of what he was about to do was overwhelming him. He wandered aimlessly up and down the hallways, as though he was second-guessing his own plan. Finally, he stopped near the cafeteria. He sat down, dropped his backpack on the floor, and waited for 7 minutes straight. What was going through his mind during those silent minutes? The first of 3 phases in his plan. The first phase was simple and clear. Head to the area with the highest concentration of people to maximize damage, the cafeteria. Although he was clever, he knew that walking in with the gun could be risky. Someone nearby might try to stop him or take his weapon, especially since it was a shotgun, not an automatic firearm.
Yeah.
So his strategy was to go unnoticed, something that wasn't difficult for him. He would sit down, take out the explosive, attach it under the table, start the countdown, and walk away.
Let that nigga walk. Damn! That bitch even blew the fucking doors open. Damn! Damn! Damn. Man, what the fuck?
The smoke still lingers in the air. Students are frozen in place, some trembling, others paralyzed by the deafening silence that follows the blast. The once familiar bustling space now feels like a nightmare, with devastation unfolding around them. However, before the detonation, Vladislav had removed his jacket, revealing an outfit eerily similar to what Eric Harris
Oh
wore
hell no, this
during the
nigga
Columbine
weird.
massacre. A white shirt and black pants, paying tribute to his idols. While Harris and Klebold also used explosives, theirs weren't as effective. With just that single explosion, 15 innocent students lost their lives in the cafeteria. But the worst was yet to come. Vladislav headed to the bathroom to prepare for the second phase, the shooting. Anyone still wandering the halls, anyone still alive, had mere seconds to flee. If they didn't, they would soon envy the dead.
What the fuck? I knew he was gonna do that shit too. Face that motherfucker as soon as he walking down the damn hall. He a bitch. Straight bitch.
It didn't take long for Vladislav to find his first victim, his professor, Moisenko Alexander. The teacher may have been trying to figure out what was happening
What the
when he
fuck?
crossed paths with Vladislav in the hallway.
Aw, shit.
Without hesitation, Vladislav raised his shotgun and fired. With the professor lifeless on the ground, Vladislav moved on, ready for his next victim.
Look how he's walking.
Upstairs,
Niggas like this
Vladislav
deserve
would
the
soon
death
cross
penalty.
paths with Ludmila, another
No
one of
way.
his professors, who would meet the same fate as Moisenko. And by this point, neither students nor faculty fully understood what
Yeah,
had
but I said they
just
still don't
happened.
know who the fuck it
There
is.
had been an explosion, but no one yet realized that it had been intentional. That was about to change.
It's my fault, twin.
Now, with panic spreading and the sounds of gunfire echoing through the halls, the entire university knew there was a shooter on the loose. Their only mission was simple: escape.
Oh God, get the fuck up out of there. Dumbass cracker boy going crazy. Damn.
Кто сказал выходить? Так что все там безопасно. Зайдем. Я умею через окно выбежать, поможете мне. Давайте через окно. Юля, пошлите с первого этажа через окно.
Y'all gotta be quiet though. Y'all talking too damn loud. Get the fuck up out of there, man. What the fuck? That's a shotgun? Boy, if I seen that nigga, I'm taking off on that nigga, bro. Oh God. As soon as I turn that corner, if I see that nigga, pew, gone, nigga. I'm getting the fuck on. Yeah, take off, my bro. Take off, yup. Bro, I'm doing the same shit. Fucked up, man. What happened to this nigga? Like, does he die or something?
In the video, while some students and teachers managed to escape, they were the exception. Christina and Violeta, two best friends, weren't so lucky.
Damn.
In their desperate attempt to flee, they thought they were safe, certain they wouldn't cross paths with Vladislav. But fate had other plans. Their belief of safety turned into a tragic miscalculation. As they rounded a corner, they suddenly found themselves face to face with the very danger they were running from. By this point, Vladislav had already claimed the lives of 20 people.
Damn!
And 70 more. He knew the emergency services had been alerted and were en route to his location. But before the third phase, Vladislav stopped. Instead of moving forward immediately, he chose to take one last walk through the now emptied halls of the university. He wandered slowly through the classrooms and corridors that had once been part of his daily routine,
Wait, 18.
but now felt foreign.
So is this high school?
What was going through his mind in those final moments? It was time to begin the third phase of his plan. Vladislav's heroes, the Columbine attackers, had ended their lives in their school's library. Following in their footsteps, Vladislav proceeded to make his way to the library, determined to bring his plan to its final, brutal conclusion.
Wow. What the fuck? My God. That was crazy. This nigga. It's crazy there's people like this in the world and you don't even know until shit like this go down. Damn, if y'all like that one though, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. We out.